Okay, confession time. I, as a little girl, had the biggest crush on Michael J. Fox, and it's probably all because of Back to the Future. And check it out, it's the DeLorean is right here at the Music Hall at Fair Park as they are doing a musical version of Back to the Future. This is Don Stevenson, and you may not guess, but he is playing the role of Doc Brown, and he's here to tell us all about it. I'm so excited. What has it been like being able to play Doc Brown?
Well, my big crush was Leah Thompson, I have to tell you, I have to confess. Is it too close if I stand here? Can you see me? Is that all right? That's not too close? Good.
Okay.
Yes, so this is my co-star in Back to the Future, the musical, The DeLorean Time Machine.
She's kind of pretty.
Do you see her?
I'm telling you.
And you want to zoom in, did you get that out-of-time license tag there? Because that's not something that you see every day. It is something I see every day, but you don't. So come around here, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour.
All right, I'm ready.
Because, I mean, when do you get into the DeLorean Time Machine? Now, if you look here, be very, very careful. I'm going to open this baby up. Now, look. I'm going to look in there. Do you see all that? Look at all that. Now, see all that? Isn't that amazing?
The little gadgets and the contraptions and the buttons.
You see all that fun stuff?
Yes.
Now, do you want to get in there?
Yes.
Now, be very, very careful because sometimes people hit their heads on these are called gull doors.
Okay, I'm going to try not to.
And get in there and be very, very careful you don't touch anything because, as you know, you set the time and the date, and you make the car go 88, and we don't know where you can end up. You want to be very, very careful about touching anything. That's right.
I wouldn't mind going back to 1985.
That would.
With the era of leg warmers and.
Those are the days.
Yes, and big hair. Why not?
Right, absolutely. Now, you know, you put in the time, the date, as I said, you make the car go 88, and boom, you're there.
You're off.
Now, the great thing about these DeLoreans are they get wonderful gas mileage. This one can go, it's unleaded. I think it gets like 3 in the city, 2 on the highway. I think.
Yes, but I bet refueling is a problem.
It is a bit of a problem.
Yes.
It can go pretty well on unleaded, but when, once you hit the space-time continuum, it adds like 6 billion miles a gallon, so you make it up.
That's impressive.
But sometimes, as you said, unleaded isn't a great. We have a little secret. Shall I show you? Now, be careful. Don't hit your head.
Oh, I'm getting out again?
Yeah, come out now.
All right.
Be careful.
All right.
Because my daughter hit her head when she got in the first time.
All right. See,
so
I did
we
it
come over here. Sometimes we have a little special sauce.
Okay.
Now, as you see, this is a radioactive case, and I mean, we may have to cut some of this out because of like government permission.
Yes, I know you're going to put the gloves on.
It's all top secret. Well, I do put these special gloves on.
Okay.
Now, I use these gloves for my Easy Bake Oven, and also for, dishwashing and things like that.
Yes.
Now, these are very protective.
Okay.
Now, normally I wear a radiation suit. This is sort of like a wool blend. What is this?
This is a radiation suit. I just happen to have one on.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And it's lovely.
Yes, thank you.
Now, you want to stand back because inside here we have, as you see, careful. You see all of these vials. This is what we use. We have to use sometimes, instead of the unleaded, we use a little bit of what I like to call plutonium.
Okay.
So you want to be very, very careful with this.
That does sound dangerous, I'm going to say.
You can't get it anywhere. Well, okay. And I just wanted to show you, and then we have all of these vials. Careful.
Oh my gosh.
Now you see, this is live plutonium now. You want to be very, very steady on your feet.
Okay.
Please
don't trip, don't trip.
Okay, I'm okay, don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Looked like you were going to
now.
fall just there.
You got this plutonium, and you want to put it into the chamber for the flux capacitor.
Should
now, you
I
want to be
stand
very,
way back
very careful.
here?
You should.
Okay.
You should. Now I put it in there.
All right.
And then, and then.
Oh, what's happened?
Oh no. I had a little bit of a seepage.
What have you done? Okay, wait, don't touch me. No, wait.
I just, hold on. No, it's okay. I just got it.
All right, I did say that this was.
I'm okay now.
Okay, fantastic. Well,
I feel fine.
I feel pretty lit. Let me just say, yeah. Thanks so much.
I need a cough drop, but now, I feel better. See, all gone.
Hey, good, great,
I'm all right.
glad.
This is your suit is working.
It does seem to be working.
Now we put that in there, and then you get in the car. As you know, you set the time and date. You make the car go 88. The plutonium is in there, and boom.
I cannot wait to see it, and I'm telling you, you've got to see it. BroadwayDallas.org. You can't miss it for sure.
Back to the Future, the musical. You've got to see it. Singing and dancing and DeLoreans everywhere you look.
All right, let's have a high five. Well, he certainly was a ball of energy. You can go check out the musical. It's going to be happening through March 30th.